Greetings, friends. Let's take a minute to talk about the concept of being plateaued. I know it's not a subject we necessarily enjoy, but it's really important. A plateau is a strange place to live, but we all find ourselves there at multiple times in life. And when you see pictures of plateaus, they seem pretty daunting, with the only way down either backward or off the cliff. A plateau is not a place then you want to stay for very long, because there's generally no way to move forward. The problem with a plateau is that you can still see all around you, so it feels like you're still in a high place, if you will. You're not in a hole. So you can be fooled into thinking things are going well. Plateaus can be deceiving because there's no obvious disaster to deal with. Again, you're not in a hole, so everything seems to be fine, though the momentum might be seriously gone from what you're involved in. So don't settle into a plateau. It's a nowhere land. So what do we do then when we find ourselves on a plateau? Here's my suggested process for getting off the plateau. First thing is recognize that that really is where you are. It's just so natural and so normal and so easy to pretend that what you're doing is working and to just stay stuck where you are. Don't do that. Own it. And don't continue to pretend that you have momentum when you don't. There's no benefit to that at all. Secondly, backtrack and figure out how you got to this place. That's often where you'll have to go to get off the plateau and circle back around and get the forward momentum you need. It's also a way to avoid ending up in the same place again somewhere down the road. Thirdly, invite people you trust into the equation, into the process of change. They will do several things for you. One is they will provide added ideas for moving forward, and it's in those moments in time where you need a multitude of counselors for safety. You really need to hear other people's ideas because probably the ideas you've had up to this point are not working, and perhaps are even part of the reason you've lost momentum. You just need somebody else's thoughts. Secondly, they will provide accountability for the process. And when we get plateaued in our lives, whether it's as a person or an organization, we need someone to help us outside of us to hold us accountable to the decisions we're making or not making. Finally, they will protect you from the isolation that so often results from being on a plateau where you're not really accessible to people. So I hope those things are helpful to you. And if you are on a plateau right now and needing God to move and do something, my prayer for you is that that will happen, that the Holy Spirit will intervene as you welcome Him, and that you will experience a fresh breath of the Spirit, fresh change, and that momentum that you desire again in your life or in the organization you're leading. It's my prayer for you, my friend. God bless you. Talk to you again soon.